Welcome back. Tyler Wunderlich, a health fitness specialist with Cone Health Sagewell Health and Fitness, is joining us. We're talking about joint pain and we're talking about exercise. All right, so let's say the joint pain is in your knee. What exercises are you recommended to do and what exercises should you avoid for knee joint pain?
So, some things to avoid are obviously going to be things that are causing pain in the knee. If, say, doing a lunge gives you pain in your knee, you can try a squat. If that's giving you problems, you can try something like a knee raise, just picking your feet up. If that's still giving you problems, then you can try a seated knee raise. Take some of that pressure off of your legs. High impact things like running are also going to be on the no-go list. So that's where you can try things like walking. If you have access, you could try water walking to, take some of that pressure off the joints. Or if you have a bike, that's going to be a good option as well.
Okay, we're going to go down kind of like a list of some of the ailments that we may all have so that we can figure out what are the best exercises to do. Next up is a stiff back. So what are the do's and don'ts if you have a stiff back?
So again, main thing is to make sure that you are not doing anything that causes you pain. So if bending is giving you pain, obviously we want to avoid that. We don't want to do any twisting motion if that's going to give us pain as well. But doing things like a seated back extension, where you're just sitting in a chair and then maybe leaning forward but keeping your core tight, and then sitting back up and keeping your core tight, chest nice and tall, that could be something to do. Or even if it isn't a problem, doing a gentle twist just to get those muscles engaged.
Okay. All right. So you're with Sagewell Health and Fitness where, people go out to work out. There's health professionals there who can help them and all that kind of jazz. But what happens if we're at home and we need to be at home to do our exercise? What are the exercise options that we can utilize at home?
So body weight options are always a good thing for people. So if you have a counter that you can use or the back of a chair, you can hold on to that and you can do body weight squats. Earlier I mentioned, if you have a nice heavy book, you can do bicep curls with that, just holding on to it. If walking is something that you're interested in, then a great option would be going to your local shopping center and walking laps around there, because it is kind of cold outside right now, but inside the mall or around the shopping center, it's heated. So you can still stay warm and get your laps in.
For free. Yeah. Okay. Got
Yeah.
it. Yeah. All right. So when should someone consult with their healthcare provider before they actually start an exercise plan?
So ideally, you're going to talk with your doctor before starting any exercise, just to make sure your heart is working correctly. If you need to be aware of if you have, diabetes or something, about your blood sugar levels, anything that could potentially cause issues. It's just best to start with your doctor, talk to them, and then they could potentially recommend that you come see us here at Sagewell, and that could be an option for you. Or they could recommend that, just becoming more active and doing something like walking would be a good recommendation as well.
All right. So for folks who may need just that little extra motivation to get moving, especially in the winter, what advice do you have?
Really, it's quite simple. Just getting yourself determined to do it. If it takes, buying that pair of pants that you want to fit into, that's great. If you have a picture of yourself at a target weight that you used to be, that you want to work back towards, hanging that where you can see it. Or if it's just taking a sticky note and putting it on your bathroom mirror every morning, saying something like, "You can do this, you've got it," that's going to be a great option as well. Whatever is going to get you moving and get you determined to do it. That's the best advice I can give.
Yeah, talk to yourself nicely and be like, come on, we can get out there. We can do this, even if it's for just 15 minutes. Let's try it.
Exactly.
Yeah, talk nice. Okay, thanks so much for your wisdom and your expertise. You know what, if you missed any of this segment, you want to learn more about Cone Health Sagewell Fitness, it's going to be at WFNYnews2.com.